Yeah, the versus on tonight.
Okay, and we live in this bitch. What's going on? You know, this is a different kind of format right here. And we off the Zoom shit. Hey, this shit cold to the motherfucker. I like this. It's gonna be real easy to edit. Put my little commercials in and shit like that. Bust that bitch down. You know. So starting off, you know what I'm saying? We got that boy Sav in the building.
Oh yeah, yes sir.
Our cash apps in this bitch. You know, in case you don't see it, mine is money sign dirty face 717. What yours going at?
STG 1995.
All right. Y'all got that down. So
yeah, you know that versus is tonight.
What versus?
The E40 and Too Short.
I ain't even hear. I didn't even know them niggas was going at it.
Yeah. Hey. It's a Bay Area showdown. Apparently.
Oh man. I'm gonna have to learn more about that. Before we get into that, I want to give a shout out to my nigga Kukoc. I want to play a little snippet of some shit he got going. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell me, you know, like, subscribe, comment, let us know what y'all think about this. But here we go right here.
Spend time smoking with you, got me unruly. I don't like to trust these bitches, but you just choose me. You make me feel type of ways that I don't usually. This is unruly. This shit is unusually. I got you choosing me. I just got my chain out the shop and I was lightning. You just wanna talk about my past, it ain't exciting. You don't wanna talk about the nights I had off fighting. You don't wanna know about them cold nights I was in the trap. I didn't have no food off on my plate, bitch, where that shit got sad. I just got some problems with my ex bitch and I'm feeling that. She don't really love me, she just here for the money, it's a fact. Times I relapsed, I had problems with pills and I just can't put them back. I had sipped on that lean with my nigga, tell you it's that real. I can't believe I lost my nigga off to a rap bitch. I promise I'ma do it for you. Promise if your mama called me, I got some thousands for it. I get my niggas out that system, if I could I would. I swear this shit be getting crazy rolling through the hood. But hey, spend time smoking with you, got me unruly. I don't like to trust these bitches, but you just choose me. You make me feel type of ways that I don't usually. This is unruly. I told you things that I never wanna talk about again. I showed you things that you never.
But you know, little snippet. Y'all gotta fuck with this nigga, man. Nice, he nice, man. He doing his damn thing. I enjoy that shit, man. Some nice little shit to sit back. You want to smoke to it, you want to drink to it. Yeah, you just want to vibe out. You ain't got to do one. I fuck with it, man. I fuck with it good. Excuse me.
Damn.
Nigga over here snacking and shit. But,
like a motherfucker.
Hey, put me up on this Bay Area shit, man. What you got? What's going on with that?
Yeah, that's what we miss. I'm looking at a little picture right now. I'm seeing two Lolos, both black. Like they sitting on some little something. Yeah, it's a whole little scene. It's a setting. That boy looking fire. Oh yeah.
So it ain't just them two niggas going up against each other, is it?
It ain't just two niggas in a room on two other sides of the room, personally. But yeah, that shit. It look decent as fuck.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to catch that on the rewatch.
Yes, yeah.
I fuck with the Bay like a motherfucker. Shit, nigga. First nigga put me up on that nigga 40. The Bay Area music alone, nigga, was like 40 said, knee high to a centipede. Nigga was that nigga Dickie. He used to always bang that shit. He always bang that shit, man.
It just passed.
Man. My bad, this shit good in the motherfucker, nigga.
Smacking on them, boy.
I don't even eat hot Cheetos like that. But
She don't like
I'm trying to put something on my stomach, man. You know, I got a little mukbang going on tonight.
that. Man.
Little mukbang, man. I ain't ate shit up all day trying to prepare for it, but niggas only go hungry for so many hours.
I mean, that ain't gonna feel weird. I don't know. That ain't gonna feel weird to you. You purposely like you gonna eat on the camera, like sloppy.
I ain't never did it before, so I can give you the after effect feeling thing on the next episode. But I don't like eating in front of motherfuckers. Really like that.
Yeah, that's.
But no, yeah, me and Maxine, we got a little seafood mukbang coming up. We got some motherfucking crab claws. Yeah. This goddamn seasoning on these damn flaming hots is killing me. Nigga, I mean, this bitch going through it.
Blame the seasoning, huh?
Yeah, it's the seasoning.
Oh man! So look, we just talking about something.
Yeah, we was talking about this nigga Moray, man. Nigga did 7.2 million in 4 weeks off Quicksand. That little song, man, that bitch tight. No, I played it for you before we got on.
Okay,
How you feel about that bit?
I heard it before. Sure.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I heard it. I feel like I heard it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I like that. So it made me go check out because I just got hip to him today, just on some Twitter shit.
Bro, all right.
It made me go check out some of his other songs, man. His shit kind of go, man. His shit kind of go.
What's that nigga getting beat up.
Wasn't getting him the results he needed.
That bitch sound like I'm about to shoot off a Kamehameha, nigga.
Them chips defeating you, man.
Nigga.
Over.
My motherfucking ass.
Oh, look. Here it come for a little current event to throw this out here. Look. I seen this on the internet.
Give it to me. What the internet didn't show you.
You know who Vanessa Bryant is, of course. The wife of Kobe Bryant.
What's going on? I seen her trending on Twitter not too long ago.
Yeah. So apparently, her mother is suing her for back pay of $96 an hour for babysitting her children for 18 years.
What?
She also wants $5 million. That's dollars. Just dollars. She wanted some cash, a new home, which you would assume is probably gonna be large and expensive, and a new SUV. Probably that 2020 thing.
So, you want me to pay you for being my mom? Let me tell you something. Bitch, watch these kids. Watch these motherfucking kids. I'm running the streets. I ain't running the streets with no broke ass nigga. I'm running the streets for Kobe.
Look, the first thing you gotta ask is, who the fuck was she babysitting for 18 years? I don't know Kobe Bryant to have a child of 18 years old. Who she babysitting for that long? That's the first thing that I ask. Second off, why are you suing somebody for their husband's money, first of all, and second of all, that person being your daughter, just because you claim, I mean, was it an agreement? Like, did y'all write a contract for $96 an hour? Like, how are you just suing your daughter? If I could show you this picture, we might need to insert this picture of her mama. I feel like on that list of things, she want to add like some kind of liquor store voucher. She needed she trying to join the Blues Brothers is what I'm saying.
You said that bitch drunk. that bitch drunk. Nigga.
She got that drunk in her that just sunken in. I've been drinking. I'm looking to drink.
If that shit go, do you know how many motherfucking mamas could really just come up with the lawsuit? Like, this bitch in the club every goddamn weekends and been there for the last 16 years, leaving her child at my motherfucking house while I'm sitting here and I'm cooking and cleaning and slaving and taking care of my motherfucking grandbaby. My motherfucking grandbaby. Why this bitch just get out doing whatever the fuck she want to?
My problem with this is that it was called back pay at the beginning for the $96 an hour.
That the bitch work for.
So what you're saying is you want money that we didn't agree on you getting to begin with.
And then
you went to the effect of putting the law involved. Involving the law into a family affair like that.
You know what that is? Some young nigga been breaking her goddamn back. And he like, oh, you Vanessa Bryant mama? Don't she owe you some money for watching them kids? She said, yeah, about 18 years.
Ooh. Who were you watching for 18 years? None of who?
Because first off,
none of Kobe children lived to be 18.
And Vanessa wasn't with Kobe the whole time. He was on the road and playing all these games. $96 an hour. Let's talk about that. $96 an hour. How bad is these kids that the price of the brick is $96 an hour? They don't even charge that much.
She going off of off of their wealth. You know what I'm saying? That's because it wasn't initially happening to begin with. So she talking about back pay. I think she see an opportunity. She being greedy. I don't know. I don't want to speak.
I think. Oh, go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, she's just trying to use her daughter for Kobe's wealth, and they share wealth. So
yeah. So look, this is what I think. I think that behind the scenes, a check cleared that she wants some of, that Vanessa's not trying to give her some of. And so she's like, well, if you don't want to give it to me willingly, I will get the courts involved. Because how the fuck is Vanessa Williams, Vanessa Bryant going through baby mama drama with her mama?
That's mama baby drama.
Yeah, I don't know what else to call it.
She her mama's baby, and she going through drama with her. I don't know.
Don't know at all.
It wouldn't happen with regular people, so you know it's a money thing. You know what I'm saying?
You know it is. 100%.
She's out for the loot.
And she said, "I want $5 million, a house, and an SUV." That's pretty specific.
Is all she had?
I want some to hear more shit, nigga. I can't get the words together. Shout out to that nigga Tahir.
Sounded mad. What's the character? Winky. I can't remember his name right now. The pig from the Looney Tunes, though.
Yeah, Porky.
Yeah, Porky Pig. I knew it was something like that.
Yeah, how you can, nigga? He is what his name is. That was a porky motherfucker too, man.
Portly pig.
Yeah.
A portly pig. That's what people like it. I don't know.
Oh, look, lightweight with the background.
Yeah, I peep it. It's looking decent in there.
Oh yeah. You ain't been to the new studio yet, man. You'll be able to get in that bitch once these roads clear up, because I be goddamn if I tell a nigga to drive in these badass conditions. In these conditions, in this day and age.
Make sure you check out the Bulls Brothers. New episode dropping this week.
Hey, you ain't heard though. Apparently, what's today's date? Tonight. This is just being filmed on the 19th. I don't know when we dropping it, but we just gonna break that wall right there.
Oh yeah.
Apparently, in 2 days from now, I won't. The roads don't matter. I might be able to fly to your house.
This thing got airplanes in the bio.
No. Listen, with my body, I'm gonna be able to fly to your house. They said, listen, I don't want to go too deep into this because
that vaccine gonna give us wings. We Red Bulling out here.
Listen, they say December 21st, something that involves melanin is gonna enhance the melanated peoples, and there's something as a result that's like super powers will be, I don't know, it's gonna be bestowed upon us somehow. I don't know if we're gonna wake up.
Come on, because the goddamn banks is open right now, nigga. I'm ready to ride.
I don't know. And then I don't know if it's gonna be like you got to be outside when it happens.
I stand outside the whole goddamn day if it's gonna give me them powers.
I believe, and I look, it is some science behind it. Look, I think they said all the universe. I mean, not the universe. What the fuck?
Fuck it, it's the universe.
Our solar system basically is gonna all align. Like all the planets will be aligning.
Is that whole Jupiter and Saturn and shit that we're gonna be able to see them bitches in the sky?
I'm not sure. What's that shit about? Oh yeah. They said even some planets might be visible. Maybe. Mm-hmm. We're talking about the same shit, different. You know what I'm saying? Different storybook, same pages. You know it.
Mm-hmm. New Testament versus the Old Testament, same story, different book.
That's interesting. How people is just it's a lot of people running with it. I think some people believe it's gonna happen. What you think?
Fuck it, nigga. I believe it. It don't take much for me to believe. If it don't happen, it's gonna be like it didn't happen.
Who coined the phrase "this black girl magic" and all of this stuff? Like, where does magic come from? Somebody knew something was about to happen. That's a new phrase. It's like
them fighting against all odds.
Someone fighting against all.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tupac put us up on Black Girl Magic.
But what about all this other shit though? It's just been kind of saturated. There's been a lot of heroic shit, shows even about how people even movies, just giving people powers, people being somehow transformed or something or created into these superhero thing. Like,
hey, I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I want my power gonna be whatever. What you want it to be?
What you want it to be? Just get creative. What do you think?
That's a good question. I don't want to go with the whole little invisible thing because you niggas still have to walk and shit and drive and get around. Nigga legs get, nigga leg give out. You can't really, you can't really do your due diligence, nigga, just being invisible.
Not being invisible.
And then with the whole regeneration thing, whatever bullshit you do is just gonna bring bullshit around you. You just can't die. Flight is all right, but nigga, you ever rode a motorcycle with no helmet, bugs hurt at a certain speed.
Flight gotta come with something else for sure. You gotta.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You can't just have flight alone, because first off, nigga, your lung capacity. You can only go so high. You can only go so fast.
You think you're gonna land like Superman do?
Ooh, no feet. Hey, you
seeing all over the pavement.
Nigga, and you gonna be buying a new pair of shoes every flight. Cause you gotta stop.
New pair a lot, actually. Really?
Oh, then you stop with that bare feet, nigga. That skin gone. And if your shit don't regenerate, you're gonna be like, nigga, I done wasted this whole little power. Nigga, I'm not about to fly nothing. I hover.
I hover. You take the power of being able to hover and not fly?
No, I'm just saying, like with flight comes hover. So it'll be, one of the things. But even with the speed though, because it's not like niggas got the connects that superheroes got where they had those reinforced shoes. So everybody that fucked up a clean pair of shoes just stopping their bike with no brakes.
Oh no, I wouldn't fuck with no. See, I fuck around and jump off that bitch with both feet to land it.
So
Well, you gonna tear that whole toe?
really, really the only power that's every every single power can't be a single power. It always gotta have something to go with it.
Maybe. I don't know. It might depend though. Like, what if you had to like, you could like master time and space or whatever. Like, you don't really need nothing else to go with that. I mean,
yeah, like now with that,
just live and
straight. But then it's like you're gonna be missing shit.
Hold on. The audio went out. Wait a minute.
I still got your audio. I hear you just fine.
Yo.
Yeah. You ain't never went nowhere.
Back on, man. My shit. No, you. I can hear you, man.
Oh.
He's calling me and shit. Yeah, what the fuck conversation?
I mean, not to change topics, but nigga, I want some hot dogs. I'm just hungry. I'm just hungry, nigga. Think about glizzies. So,
I ain't thinking about it.
But no, like I was saying, okay, so with the powers thing, so you have to have another power to complement the main power you got.
Oh, that's what I was saying about the time and space shit. That's what I said. That's what I said. Like the person did.
Yeah.
He might be able to stay alive for a long ass time and do all types of shit where you gain other type of powers because you didn't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. But with the time and space thing, it's like, okay, you done went back in time. Then when you got back there, you still just the nigga you was.
That ain't what time and space is, man. You thinking about time travel. That's what you thinking about.
Yeah, I'm thinking time travel. So break down the time and space thing. What you mean when it comes to time and space?
Man, I'm talking about time and space is like that's linear. That's like you thinking of like a character that's galactic level type shit. Because I mean, time ain't just time on Earth or just time you experience. You know what I'm saying? Time is time, and time is happening in all places. In space, you can travel through space. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like if a nigga was mastering that, you might be able to be more than human after a while.
Right.
I ain't talking about this time travel. That's booty. We're going backwards. What you gonna do backwards? It's fucked up if you go backwards for a lot of us.
Hey, my bad. I got that versus notification. I kind of just looked at the set a little bit. Hey, dang, nigga. What? Those niggas got the 6 balls out that bitch, nigga. On the, oh!
It's nuts. It's a whole thing. Yeah, it's a whole thing, man.
I'm not get distracted with it. I'm not get distracted with it because I'm tempted to just click that bitch and turn the volume all the way down. And just you know what I'm saying, eyeball it a little bit, every once in a while, but Nigga got work to do. I see you over there looking, nigga over there eyeballing.
No, I'm still looking at tweets and shit. I ain't went to the video.
Oh, okay, nigga. I clicked that bitch. Ooh, nigga, hey, that bitch clean, nigga. That bitch clean.
Whatever. I had to watch it back whenever, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna post it.
Oh yeah, you know they gonna have it up.
First TV, man.
Okay, man. Look.
Good thing.
Am I tripping?
Wait.
Or, like, I don't know if you may be following or you paying attention to it or nothing.
You skipped it. Wait a minute. You done with our topic? Last topic?
No, I ain't done with it. I just can't really think of a superpower besides, yeah, the time and space shit is cool. I get you with the galactic shit. But I don't know, man. It have to be more than just one power. Because I would stick with like the basic, like on Earth type powers. I wouldn't go with the time and space thing. But that's just because I never put that deep a thought into it.
Well, I mean, you just gotta think about like you like a Silver Surfer level type nigga.
Silver Surfer was the shit too.
Yeah, you ain't no damn, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck, vision or something. I don't know. Just some regular Bob ass. Nah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, what about like atoms? You know what I'm saying? Everything got atoms.
Yeah.
Atoms. You could dust everything.
I wish I had some more goddamn snacks.
You can probably make snacks out of atoms. I don't know.
Teleportation.
I don't know.
Teleportation. That's a good one.
Yeah, it sounds good. I don't know.
But no.
You can't see exactly where you're going before you go there. I don't know if it's that great.
Right. And then with teleportation, all of them, it always like does something to their body. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sound good.
Yeah, that's what that is. That's more of a sound good type of thing because like Nightcrawler, he was the truth.
Like super speed, that sound good. For a human, nah, if you don't learn how to run faster, you should just run super fast.
Nigga. And then on top of that, like lung capacity.
So what?
Lung capacity. Like
need more than just anything.
Yeah.
Everything about it. You just burst in your body. You're not built to do it.
No.
Your bones, your blood.
Huh? Like with the Flash, like he had super speed, but on top of his super speed, like everything in his body was speeded up. Like, his metabolism and, all of that good stuff.
So the Flash.
So like his super speed was like more than just speed. It was more of a, like his whole body was like speeded up. That's why he was able to like do the vibrations and
I believe with the Flash, it was like he was like but I don't know, from the most renditions I remember, he was like not just a super speed, like he got some kind of like speed energies, speed force.
Yeah.
He could do all types of shit with involving the speed. That's why he got so much little spin-off shit. Some of the shit is decent. I like what's the one shit where the Batman is actually his father? I can't remember what the name is slipping my mind, but where he got the black and red on. It's like he Batman, but he got
Batman Beyond.
No, Negro. When did Batman Beyond shoot guns?
Well, no. I stuck to that black and red. I know that was the Batman Beyond thing. That was black and red. The Batman with the guns, that was
it was called Flashpoint. My bad.
Yeah, Flashpoint.
Flashpoint, my bad. Yeah, but yeah, I fuck with that for sure.
Yeah, that Flashpoint, that was like wasn't that like an alternate universe type deal too? Because it was like the Flash ended up saving his mama instead of letting her die.
And then it's like a whole different effect. Like it was like the Reverse Flash involved. It was
yeah.
What is his dad name? I can't remember.
I can't remember his papa name either.
I remember Martha Wayne, but I can't. Anyway, yeah, that shit was fire though.
It was. It was. Flashpoint was the shit, man. I watched that a couple times. Because it was like, nigga, he tried to go back to the precinct and it was like, nigga, you don't work here.
Hey, some people just settle for Batman superpower.
You mean jujitsu? Yeah, not jujitsu, but basically, I mean, his
Nah,
power
nah,
was technology.
the unlimited bank account.
Mm-hmm.
The nigga ain't never ran out of money for no technology or no weapons or nothing.
Yeah, his powers. I mean, they're not really powers, but that was like foreseeing the future. Like all that stuff he had was like it was so far ahead of his time that is the stuff that he had when Batman was first coming up is like stuff that we're like getting now. Like Batman had a ring. I'm talking not a ring, but like a ring doorbell shit with the security systems and shit. Like he was already at the crib looking at the screen watching that shit. Well, most people, oh well, that's just a security system. That's just he got the monitors. No, his shit was 4K in '93.
Batman damn near had like a military contract for the shit he was being able to. But Bruce
Yeah.
Wayne, but I think he was like same shit like Iron Man. Was making weapons. But you was talking about the technology and shit. What about? Oh, this another.
Oh, hey, nigga that opened the box.
What about this? Like how the advanced technologies just be popping up sometimes? Like I don't know. Like they say, for one, let's start with the government. How a lot of the shit that we get to buy as consumers was already in the government being used by
Yeah, that's exactly what goes on. They get their shit at least
type
5 to 10 years ahead of time because they working on they're working on things. Huh?
I'm thinking like 20 years, like for some of the special ops shit they be using. You know what I'm saying? I think they've been had a lot of that shit.
Yeah, because what they do is they get that shit, they get it, they run through all those tests, which it takes years and years. All of that shit goes down, and then they give the public the dumbed down version of what they get. That's why shit be buggy, and then they can send an update within a week. Because it's like, hey, we already got the algorithm to fix this. We know what that little buggy shit is. Y'all got our old models.
Yeah. I believe it. I believe it. It's some other shit though. Okay, we can talk about them. But look, some of the other technology might have been like extraterrestrial help towards like human.
I was about to get towards that. So look, peep this though. Now, do you are you hip on Supercar Blondie? Old girl who be fuck with all them exotic cars and shit, right? So you've seen some of those like prototypes that she's came across, like the one I want to say it might be a BMW or something like that. But those tires, they don't like all four of them can shift, and they don't really they're not really on the ground. Like they're
part of the car still.
Yeah.
They never even come out the car. I know. I've seen that
Like
video.
they got electromagnetic shit that for some reason, like the stuff, the magnetics that's coming from the earth is opposite of the wheels to where it kind of got that glide to
it. Yep.
And that shit is not open for the public yet.
A lot of the shit she be driving, it don't seem like it's open to the public. Somebody with a lot of money probably getting their hands on that shit already.
It's going
the prototypes, the billionaires.
Yeah, and it's like I believe that what she is she's a puppet for what they're attempting to throw out there. Basically, the prototypes. You know, I've worked in prototype for a long time, so I'm pretty familiar with how the regular prototype vehicle shit works. That's why it's like during my storage, you should say, my inventory, my backlog shit. It'll be pieces. I will have parts that was from 2006, 2007. And I'd be like, why do we still got these old ass, rusty ass fucking parts? Like, we're holding on to trash. And they will go, no, we have to keep those just in case they end up being reordered for something else.
Mm.
So that used to have me thinking like, but these parts is like a decade old.
So maybe, I don't know, was he talking about the same type of car, or was he talking about for a new car?
Well, we didn't get into the type of car. It was more of the company that will order it. And then sometimes they will take an old part and use that as a foundation on the new part. Like it's the same kind of shape, but it's made out of different material. But that change up is for a vehicle that they're still running all these tests on that really is just going. We like to call it robot food because we send them to places where all they're doing is just being destroyed for tests, being crashed for tests.
You hitting that tests.
But that's what it was. Like, it would be so many large orders of robot food. It was crazy. But all of that stuff is like certain vehicles, like we've been made the parts for, and then 4-5 years later, I see them at like the auto show, but they still not for sale. It was just they built that car just for the auto show. And you know, with us being the Motor City, the auto show is really big out here. But
yeah, so look,
those mom and pop companies is going through that, you can only imagine what the government is doing.
What? All right, yeah, but look, what about shit? Something as simple as airplanes. That was a little bit of a leap when you first seen that one. Like, I mean, with all the shell and the shit versus the wood and the whatever the fuck else they was moving with them damn fragile planes and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, not just the material, but the shaping of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they went from that typical size and shape with all the old planes, and it was like this big commercial, boom, carrier.
Yeah, because I get the whole, you know, turbine situation and the jets and all of that and how powerful they is and how fast they go and the precautions around them. But even with all of that, it's just like these bitches big as fuck, and how the fuck is they in the air like this? I still can't really wrap my head around it, even with all the facts and common sense. And this is no different. So you got boats that's bigger than planes, and they can just float.
Shit.
You know how many fat niggas didn't drown? You know what I mean?
So then it's on two fronts though, because it's a belief that shit is UFO shit going on underwater just as much above, really. So I mean, that's still a fire with the boat shit too. I mean, boats. I don't know. Boats did have a bit of a industrial change as well.
I got a question for you.
A larger one.
I got a question for you. Do you believe that it is a whole nother world after you go so deep into the ocean? Like where it's like a whole nother world of, you know, it's a whole civilization that live down there and we just can't go to those depths.
You know what's
can't handle the pressure?
You know what's interesting about that is actually that was brought up in that same show that I mentioned to you before. Project Blue Book. That shit had that very incident basically in there, and that was about some underwater type UFO shit. And then it was this cave or some shit apparently. And when you go under it, it goes into like a gigantic type. I don't know. I mean, it's very possible we explored damn near none of the ocean really. Basically, we just stick our toe in it, act like we knew something.
Yeah,
Same as
because we can only go so far before, like, we can only
we
go
didn't
so
stick our
far.
toe in space for real. I mean, we didn't open a window.
Man,
It
it may be right down there.
Yeah, but people would be so if so facto about you know
But
these
look,
things.
now look, peep this though. What if that's the way aliens see us? Because they so high up within the universe that the gravity and stuff is they ocean, and we are the people that stay further down, and their technology is getting better and better to where they're able to come down to these depths to where they can see and explore us, and then go back up to their top of the ocean, you could say.
I mean,
It's layers.
yeah, is and people it's actually a thing about like if the aliens is coming back and forth, it's some shit where they doing it with portals and shit like that. And well, actually, I got a thing I said before, and I can mention it now that you said that shit about the aliens being in like the water is their gravity. I mean, gravity is their water. Nigga, I said before, nigga, that fish is the birds of the ocean. If a nigga was on the ground, the bottom of the ocean,
Because
he
it
like,
makes
these
sense.
motherfuckers flying around. They flying. You can't fly as a human.
It make fucking sense.
Really, fish and birds.
And that would make our airplanes and spaceships birds.
No, that would make our every damn thing to oceans spaceships.
Yeah.
What would you think if you lived underwater as a person type motherfucker, and then you seen some shit flying through the sky with like 300 niggas on it? What the fuck?
What is this? We need to get up there.
So it's gotta be something going on.
Yeah.
Underwater or above it. What's above Atlantis? Was it always underwater or did it fall?
All of that good shit, man. It's a whole lot of conspiracies going on right now.
Let's do some more.
So
Metal beams. Oh wait, what should I say?
So I believe, well, I don't believe. Look, this is just dealing with conspiracies, right? So these conspiracies got to do with the mermaids.
Who got some mermaid conspiracy?
Let me tell you. So would the fact of the mermaids and all of that stuff, would that really be not their bottom half, but their jetpacks? And that's how they get up. That's how they will go up within the water. Where we got the jetpacks, and so our jetpacks or spaceships or whatever, once we get them so high, will we not be the mermaids to the aliens? And they're trying to figure out, do we really exist?
So what you're saying is mermaids is just humanoids, and they putting on like fish leg jetpack propellers
because the birds in the sky is fish, and that's how they see them getting up.
So why do they go up to the surface, or don't they? They don't go up to the surface because like they trying to go out in space, which is just our surface. Why are they trying to go up?
What it is just like how we can only do so much in space and then we can't breathe and we need that whole little bubble over our heads. They can't breathe in our atmosphere because it's not that water.
Right, like on some reverse type shit. Like our brains would pop they brains are pop for coming up here type shit. That's weird, but I guess it makes sense.
Because it's just like a fish out of water. I mean,
What?
a fish out of water really can't survive.
Right.
And the mermaids got that same type of mentality of, if we go too high to where we break that surface, if we don't have that, like they may not have the technology to have that helmet to where they can come up, they can unstrap their jetpack, which will be those fish legs, and walk among us.
But what we talking about? Let's just think about it in context. Like, we talking about merman shit. And you gotta think about Atlantis, all this history, mystical, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Did it exist? Did it not exist? But it's supposed to be underwater at some point or always. What if we saying that these is people that just always water people type shit? They live there, they build water shit. It's been so much shit found underwater, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm talking about pyramids underwater. Villages underwater.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like whole towns type shit. Now towns, you can peek out the town, but you know what I'm saying? Like a whole plethora of shit built on the ground of the ocean. It's interesting as well, if you think about it.
Yeah, and we can't get down there.
And we ain't no way that much fucking water that rose to build up the entire ocean, because the ocean had already been here the whole time. The planet wasn't the rock first, because how did it produce water?
Exactly.
Keeping it to the soil right there.
Exactly. And that's why I say we focus on going down the same way aliens is focusing on going down. But their technology is so much stronger than ours, they're starting to break that surface. And then we're trying to go both ways. And for all we know, that alien race that's making it down here is probably focusing on making it up to their next layer too.
I think they just think that some humans might be ready. Well, let me ask you a question. Would you rather live, let's say they gave you like, I don't know, fuck the stipulations. Just focus on the question. You could go either go in space, you gotta live there for 3 weeks, or they gonna build you something underwater, you gotta go live there for 3 weeks. Which one you gonna take?
Space or underwater?
Underwater
shit.
Space bullshit.
I will go with space.
Space.
Just because of but I think underwater got less gravity as well. Just off the simple fact of
it's the pressure.
You got the pressure, but you can float, whatever. Only reason I say space is just that it seems more interesting. I'd rather go up than down.
But you being on the ground, you might be. I'm saying they might be putting you like you the one, the part of the oceans that we ain't figured out. Nigga, we about to make you live there for 3 weeks. Tell us what you're saying. We gonna have some cameras.
Right. That's where I was going with that question too. Like with that part, it was like, yeah, it's cool, but I would be more fearful than what I would catch under there, as far as like the life forms and things like that, than in the space.
You would be more scared of what might be under in space.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You might have a motherfucking alligator man. You know what I'm saying? Walking around, who's regular human body, nigga got an alligator head, nigga. And you didn't realize.
Well, I'm saying if they put you on Mars for 3 weeks, nigga.
We gotta go past Mars. I'm talking like an undiscovered planet.
Well, I mean, they ain't really fucking cultivated Mars for real. Ain't no colony.
Yeah, but I want to go something out of the Milky Way.
You got to go somewhere where you can breathe, nigga. So name some places.
I mean, well,
you want to go to Earth 2? That Earth they found that's supposed to be our twin? Little brother Earth, little LBE.
see, but then I'd start being a pervert, and it's just like alien babies and shit. Nah, you know, I'm on some through shit. But no, like when I pick space though, the reason I picked it is because I was thinking outside of the Milky Way. One of the other galaxies. Because I do believe there's way more galaxies than just this one. I would want to go to one of those ones.
Space gotta be
to just go all the way up under. But at the same time, that could be a whole nother galaxy in its own.
Mm-hmm.
I just wouldn't want to go down there. I'd rather go up to the space one.
Some other space one.
Yeah, and you know, within that question, we would consider the whole fact of, okay, well, yeah, you can live, you can breathe, you can experience everything there, whether it's above or below. But I would rather go above.
And as above, so below. So really, all right, listen to this. What if, and let's not act like we are, but what if a motherfucker fed into the whole Earth is flat thing, and we still on this same type of topic and thinking? That would mean that what we seeing with the underwater shit is really it's planetary shit going on under us as well as above us.
Yeah, and then that's the other part too.
In the sky, and we seeing shit underground, or there's the same shit in the sky, the exact same shit underground, and there's only one type of shit. But they just circling our asses because we can't do neither one of these things that well underwater.
See, and then that's the other part of, you know what I'm saying, the thinking is, what if the technology way up under there is far more advanced than ours? And what if the technology way above there is way more advanced than ours? Because when I answered that question, the part I didn't think about is the technology aspect. But when you think about the space, you automatically give them the upper hand as far, you know, the technology goes. You don't think that, well, all the way up under the oceans and stuff, they could have, like, I mean, we've seen Avatar. The movie Avatar, it puts me in that way up underwater technology type of field.
Right.
It don't put me in the whole space type of field.
Yes.
The movies, like, when I'm going with old movies, so to speak, the one that gives me that technology type of feel of space will be like Starship Troopers.
Okay. That's a trick, right? That's not true.
that's just the first movie that popped into my head when I think of technology above land. I don't even go with the whole Independence Day and all of that, you know what I'm saying? All of that other good shit where it show like, well, they got all of this technology where they got the motherships and all of this. But what if the people up under land has mastered the cloak to where they have a mothership and that bitch could be sitting right on top of the ocean, but it's just invisible to our eyes because of, you know, our, what would you say, atoms, our oxygen, or the way our fucking air works.
We said invisible to us. That would be just our eyes. The way our eyes can perceive things
Exactly.
might be just minuscule to how theirs can. I mean, ours has like numbers on it. Like you can, they know how many like little images you see per whatever the fuck. That's how eyes work. Everything is just a little picture.
Yeah,
Just
because our vision, it comes in upside down, and our brain rotates it around, sends it back out. That's why everything is right side up. But that's not the way we actually see things. We actually see things upside down. I paid attention a little bit in science and biology.
I'm gonna say, wait, where we at?
Paid attention a little bit. But
Hey,
yeah,
if you pay attention to the science, let me tell you something I found out. Do you know that is you sitting down right now?
I ain't standing up, my brother.
Oh wait, were you just holding a cup? Did you know that you're not really sitting down, nor are you really sitting there holding that cup?
Explain that
That's
to me.
what science is saying. Apparently, all right, I'm gonna have to pull it.
I think I know where you're going with this. Go ahead.
Yeah, like basically our atoms, even though my hands are literally what we would describe this as touching, they would say they're still not touching. They're just very, very, very close and so close that we are receiving them to be touching. But nothing is actually touching. I'm not really wearing this hoodie. It's floating on me. I'm floating in this chair.
Yeah.
You ain't in the pussy. You like in it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly. I knew where you was going. Yeah.
Ain't nothing. You ain't even get shot. The bullet just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So,
how you feel that that's realistic? I don't know.
No, I 100% believe that. I 100%. I'm all the way with that. Just off the simple fact of when you zoom in so far, of course that stuff is not really at the surface like that. Like even though like we feel it and all of that good shit, I 100% believe that no, it's really not touching the way we think it is. It's just we can't see that far into the whole, you know.
But think about that. So we really don't know how good the box is because we ain't touched it for real, even raw. We still getting cheated.
Could you imagine?
Want to? Wherever planet that's at, I'm Buzz Lightyear.
Let me tell you, I shit myself a little bit with that one.
What you said? You what?
I said I shit myself a little bit with that one, but I'm good because the doodle didn't really touch my booty cheeks.
Oh, you great. Man, live the rest of your life now. Ass, you just grown man. You go ahead and live by today. Oh shit! I had a drink.
Hey, sometimes you got to take a drink. I don't know. Nigga got to sing it. Then he had a song.
Man, where we at?
that's where we at with it, man. So, did you see that shit I shared on Twitter earlier about that girl boxing match?
I think so. I don't pay
Oh man, that bitch didn't block not damn punch.
Are you talking about women or girls?
The women.
That'd be more specific.
It broke the record of the fastest women's bout.
I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
Nigga, I was like, bitch, you gotta block some of those. I can't remember what comedian said it, but that was the first thing that popped in my head. Who was it? Because they was talking about a woman getting beat up on a train. And it was like, ooh, bitch, you gotta block some of those.
I don't know who the fuck that was.
It might have been Tony Roberts. Yeah, it was. Because he was talking about the motherfucker slid right up under his feet and he didn't want to make eye contact with him because if he made eye contact, he would have to do something. That was Tony Roberts, a man of the land. Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, you know, because him and Foolish, I remember him and Foolish was beefing because Foolish was saying he was stealing jokes. You know, Foolish is a legend out here.
Oh yeah, he also respected me.
Yeah, he do a lot, man. He do a lot of open mics, man. My man's had told me to hit him up. He said if I ever wanted to do like a open mic stand up, he said hit him up. He'll literally put you on. It don't matter if you have absolutely no history in it or anything. He will let you know where his open mic is, and he'll put you on. I always thought that was a good thing, man. Giving people opportunity, especially in your own homeland.
Right. That's decent. Hey man,
Kukoc.
who did that?
No, I was trying to remember who old girl name was who used to be on the radio with him. It was Kukoc, Foolish and Kukoc. Hey, she a legend too, man. That bitch was funny as fuck.
I'm about to say, what you going cuckoo for puffs over there? You talking about Kukoc? Man, that was dope. I thought you was talking about
So J-Rob, I got a question for you.
Ice-T, right.
They got Ice-T going right now?
No, I said Ice-T, the white name.
Oh. I got a question for you. So, do you dwell within the battle rap community?
Not of late. Nah.
Okay, so I take it you don't got caffeine or nothing. You haven't seen their latest event.
The latest event? No, probably not.
It was like 2 weeks ago, man. I was supposed to do a little review on it because I sat through the whole thing. It was decent. Man. They had some good matchups. They had some good ones, man. Like you mind if I read this off to you? Some of my little notes I took on it.
Where we at on time? Because I didn't see none of it. I might not know the things you're talking about.
I ain't even gonna hold you. This shit don't keep count, so I don't know. But like, you got a little something else you gotta get into? Cause I do too, nigga. I still gotta do that mukbang, and it's 9:19. But I think we might be going into an hour.
No, yeah, we definitely went over an hour for sure. We might have been there. Roughly boy up if you want to. I mean, shit.
Okay, let's get it. I just want to end it off on besides the whole like, share, and subscribe stuff. We're getting to all of that.
But let's emphasize that. We need something
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. But this one, I just want to end this off because I'm hungry to the motherfucker. And I gotta get this boil going. I just want to put my little piece in because I never did get a chance to, as far as that last event goes. So I want to speed through it just so I can get this information down. You know what I mean? So now the lineup was Ill Will versus Danny Myers, Arsenal versus Jerry West, Chilla Jones versus B Dot, K Shine versus Pat Stay, and Goods versus Geechee Gotti. That was the event. In my opinion, I got Ill Will over Danny Myers round 1 and round 3. Round 2, Danny got. That one, it was kind of interesting, but it was just like, okay, this is a good way to start it off.
Right.
Right after that was Arsenal versus Jerry West. I want to put this in there. That was the battle of the night for me. All off the simple fact of Arsenal 30, Jerry West. But if Jerry West would have went against anybody else on this card, he would have 30'd them. Because Jerry West came out, he went hard than a motherfucker. Jerry West was going. Shit was hard. Like, you can't take shit away from him. But Arsenal, he could have beat anybody that night just as well as Jerry West could have. Chilla Jones and B Dot, that was debatable, but I do got Chilla on 2-1, just off the simple fact of he had a round that kind of shut B Dot down because he exposed him. He exposed some of his ways. That's why I got Chilla. K Shine versus Pat Stay. K Shine 30'd them all the way there. It seemed like Pat Stay didn't write nothing for this battle. He just came out to have a good time. Even Pat Stay, you know what I'm saying? He even seconded that notion. Goods versus Geechee. I got Goods 2-1. Even though in my notes it was 3-0, but that was just adrenaline right. I got Goods versus Geechee 2-1. Off the simple fact of Geechee didn't come in there trying to out slick talk Goods. He came in there to do his thing. It was just Goods too slick with his words. And he, you know what I'm saying, he get to talk to a motherfucker. Because Goods like to come in. He like to let you, you know what I'm saying, he'll spit his shit. And then when you spit your shit, he come back and neutralize it. If you can't come off his neutralizing dart, then he's gonna take over. And that's how you get 30 by Goods. Because you're gonna he'll try to get you to slick talk with him. And you can't really out slick talk him. So when you don't fall for that, you're guaranteed to get around. That's how Geechee ended up getting round 2. But Goods came back with that neutralizing bullet and also came with that slick talk come round 3 to where Geechee round 3, you're not even listening to it. So that's how I got that one 2-1. But I just wanted to put that out there. I didn't want to get too deep into it. Like I had a whole little good hour to talk about the battles and shit to really get into depth. But this ain't what this was. I just wanted to put that out there just in case. It's been too long. After so long, I'm not really feeling the recording on that shit. So since I didn't do it within them 2 weeks, I'm just like, that shit ain't gonna get done. So I just want to put that out there. On that note, you see the Cash App, Dirtyface 717. What's that? Cash App SDG 1995.
Yeah.
You know, y'all want to support us? Send us a couple dollars. I don't give a fuck if it's $1. Hey,
Look, yeah.
that's just showing.
Motherfucker might be hard on the bread right now. So look, you can do something that's free. You can like it, you can share it, subscribe to the page. You like what you've been seeing. There's other shit on here. There's other people on here. If you think we're ugly, fuck it. I mean, you might like somebody. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You might like another video if you don't like this one, but you probably like this one because you're still here. How you get here?
Yep. Like, subscribe, share. Tune in to So You Want to Talk on Twitter. Tune in to So You Want to Talk / on Instagram. Tune in to Peter Hilton Facebook and So You Want to Talk Presents Facebook group. Hey, jump in there. Y'all want topics? Send us topics. We'll touch on whatever y'all want to hear us talk about.
Not everything, but if you got something.
Yeah. We'll get to it. You know, just know that we watching it. We're monitoring all of that good stuff. Just like, subscribe, share, show that you know y'all supporting us. This is a young black business and we trying to grow it. Get all of that good shit down. Man, make sure y'all stay fucking with us. All of that good shit. I mean, we doing it for us, but we also doing it for y'all. This help us sit down. You know, it may be an episode where we want to get some stuff off our chest. Or we may have a good debate going on. Check all of that shit out. You know, this is self-therapy. You know, that's all it is. Sometimes self-therapy comes with drinks and smokes. That's suppression. That's what we doing. It's not oppression, it's suppression.
And let's wrap this up. This nigga over here trying to give a drunken poem, man.
That's all it is. But yeah, we about this bitch. Hey, Sam, hit me up. You know, hit my line. We talk about this, and you know, it's some stuff off screen, man. We're gonna kick the bobos on that shit, cause this right here, I'm kind of feeling this little Zoom shit, nigga. So y'all know this is the first episode. I'm kind of feeling this little Zoom shit, man. I'm like, wait, feeling this little shit, man. And I also still got that shit for you, man. I meant to drop it off to you yesterday while I was out that way.
Yeah.
Shit, man. Shit got a little crazy, man. I do want to talk.
Yeah, you already told me something about it yesterday. And shit.
Yeah, man. I want to kick it with you about it, man. That shit was fun. We got to get one of those going on. But yeah, man. All right, man. We're going to wrap this shit up, man. We're going to get the fuck up out of here. Y'all holla at a nigga. Peace out.
Like.